I'm so excited because I just got to the studio and I'm about to go open the kiln, and everything in there right now is for my upcoming local holiday pop-ups. Yeah, I don't think I've been this excited to go open the kiln since I was making work for my art show in the summer. Having those like kiln disaster nightmares or like just feeling really anxious the day that it's actually firing, that's me this time. Okay, let's go check it out and see how things came out. Everything is unloaded now, so I'm going to separate them into their different design styles. I have the cloud ones, the checkerboard ones, the white clay ones, and the snaky ones. Yeah. I think when I redecorate the studio in the new year, I'm going to go for more of like a blue-green theme, because that was like my main thing when I first started ceramics. All my ceramics were glazed in either blue or green. And I don't know, I just like those tones. I think it's like time for a freshening up. Right now, I just have a bunch of stuff that I happen to have around or someone gave me when I was first furnishing the studio, and I kind of was just taking whatever I could get, and now I think I can put a little bit more intention in what I actually want to have in the space. Getting ready for my pop-up just now, I'm just going to try my best to clear off this desk completely and swap these two tabletops out, because I think I'll take the bigger tabletop to the pop-up with these legs. And if I have enough time, I'm also gonna try and paint these legs white today. These used to be in the apartment and like we had them painted like some fun colors, but I think I'm just gonna go back to neutral white. at you in a white jumpsuit again. I'm just getting ready to teach my first lesson ever in this space. I used to teach assist at my previous studio, and it's been about 2 years since I've done that now. I just have some friends coming in, Bryn and her husband Spencer, and we're just gonna do like a little hand building workshop lesson. I think Bryn wants to make a vase and I think Spencer wants to make a mug. So I'm just gonna do like a pinch method for the mug and a coil built piece for the vase is what I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty excited to be doing something like this in this space because I'd love to be able to open it up to other local folks in the future if it goes well and if I like figure out how to make the space work for what I want. I just need to like get the clay out and prep that a little bit. I'm gonna quickly build some little demos that I can show them to see if that's kind of what they want to do. I don't know. We're gonna just play it by ear, but yeah, I'm excited. Okay, so I'll show you what I have currently set up. I just have a few tools, like a pin tool, a rib, a ruler, a little slice and dice, a sponge, and a wire cutting tool. And then I just put just a piece of paper and a marker down so that maybe they could draw out what they would like to make or what they'd imagine they'd like to make, because then I can have an idea of like what method will work best for building it. And also, like, I don't know, that's kind of a fun part of the process to like draw out your inspiration first. Then I just have more paintbrushes and little tools here, a rolling pin, more paintbrushes that are just drying, and some little stamps, and just do like little pinches.
Wow, mine is way different than yours.
Feel how thin, feel like the thickness of this.
Beforehand, and he's like, shipping person will be in contact with you, and then like, I just want to for credit.
Everybody take a case.
Well, no, like, everyone baked, so there's a part.
Hello? We simply just attach the coil here. If you put it on like the outer edge, it'll flare out. If you put it on the inner edge is when you're like building in.
Okay.
Like more, or you can leave if you like the textural look. You can leave that.
The dip and then the sponge cap.
Bryn's losing it.
This will make this.
Think you though? we made it. I can't believe it's been a whole year of YouTubing now. So much has happened in the past year. I changed studios, I had my first solo show, I moved. I'm just about to paint and glaze my very last batch for 2021, and I just wanted to, I don't know, say thank you for watching and thank you for subscribing and thanks for hanging out with me in the studio this year. I don't know when this will actually make an appearance in a video because I'm just so behind. But yeah, thank you for also your patience. I know I'm not the most consistent uploader, and I don't know, I'm hoping that will change in the new year, but I also don't know if I can make any promises. I'm trying to start the next year with very few commitments. I have some good goals in mind, but yeah, I just want to start with like a fresh blank slate and let inspiration come to me when it feels like it. Yeah, I'm excited, and I just, yeah, wanted to say thanks for coming along with me through all the changes and through the good days and the bad days and the weird days. Yeah. I go through a lot of like interesting phases of what I listen to or watch in the studio. I would love to in the new year maybe implement more of like a only listening to music or podcasts while I'm actually working on the wheel. Because this year I really got into the habit of like watching stuff, and sometimes that's nice and sometimes it's like a little bit distracting, I think. Kind of feels like one of those things where I'm like, I could be doing something better with my time. I have so much free like downtime in terms of listening and watching and stuff, obviously when I work in a studio by myself. I taught my first lesson in the studio on Sunday. I probably put in a little montage before this. It was just with two of my friends, and they made some very cool things that I probably showed you. It was really interesting trying to do a lesson in this space because I've heard people say like this space looks big in video or like on Instagram, but it's not very big. It's like a hotel room, but like a really small hotel room size. So there was like quite a bit of dancing around. I think this space is a little bit better suited for like one-on-one lessons, or if it is two people, I think at this point I'd kind of prefer it to be people I know and I'm really comfortable with, because you just are in the other person's personal space quite a bit. But yeah, it's something I kind of want to do in the new year. I don't know how often I'll do it, or like if it'll be a regular thing or just kind of one-offs. Bryn just asked me about it because she wanted to gift it to Spencer for his birthday, a little class. I'm like, I have their stuff right behind me. So good. This is firmed up a bit so I can show you, but Spencer made this orange mug that's actually kind of big. It's like gonna be a stein. I might trim away a little bit at the bottom just with like the cheese grater tool, just because it is quite thick. I mean, with any first project, this was his first time working with clay, so I'm pretty proud as an instructor. And then Bryn came in and said she wanted to make a small vase, like just a little bud vase, but this sponge is stuck. She ended up making like this big hand-built piece, which I'm also really proud that she made this in her first hand building class. It's so cute. She had started off with some sketches because I kind of was just like, oh, I don't know. Normally when I have taught a lesson before, it's been on the wheel and it's been like, you know, kind of you just make what you make. But for this private lesson, I was kind of like, okay, you know, draw out something that you'd like to make, just like get some ideas and then we'll have them in front of you. You can kind of try to make them a reality. This is very much like a trust the process. Both of these are very much a trust the process thing. There was some troubleshooting, but they did really great independently. But these are Bryn's little sketches. And she was basically like, oh, I want to make an organic shaped, can be kind of wobbly, not wobbly like movement, but wobbly shaped vase. And she did a great job. Like, look at this. This is so cool. I'm like, I kind of want to like put sprigs in it just to show you what it's gonna look like. And Bryn does like really gorgeous floral arrangements, and we are hoping to collaborate on a very exciting event next year. That's like kind of one of my big projects I'm gonna be focusing on for next year. But like, how cute. This is like such a bad example. My desk is so busy. But I don't know, I think it could be really cute. Let's zoom it in. Obviously you'd want like maybe a bigger arrangement, but today is the big day. I'm about to unload the last kiln firing of the year. I'm very excited. I took a little peek just now. It was at 360 degrees Fahrenheit, and so I'm gonna give it like an hour before I actually unload because it's feels like minus 25 here today. So very cold, and I don't wanna like shock everything. I only have a little bit of work left. I keep thinking it's like a day later than it really is. So it's actually Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. My pop-up is on Saturday. So I'm super close to being done for the year, which is amazing. I feel like I've been waiting for this day for a long time. If I haven't mentioned it before, I just like don't pick up my camera as often. I don't know if it's because it's winter and nothing's really happening as much anymore, or if it's because I don't live alone anymore, so I'm not like, I don't have just like solo time at home really that much. I have a bunch of bisqueware that didn't make it into the final glaze firing, so I kind of feel like already ahead of the game for next year. I'm kind of thinking next year I might be dropping work in batches, but like collective, cohesive batches, so like a theme for each drop is kind of what I'm thinking. I'm still in the planning stages of everything, but I will let you know when I figure it out myself. Hello. Will this actually make it into any sort of video at all? Who knows? I feel like I've been prefacing every talk to camera moment with that because I just don't know if it'll actually end up making it or not. It's almost Christmas. I'm just at home. Taylor left this morning. He went to LA for work. So close to the holidays. It's kind of spooky, but hopefully he'll be okay. He obviously got his negative test and we'll get one on the way back. Today is like my last official work engagement. I'm doing a pop-up at a local shop in Inglewood, the neighborhood I used to live in like an hour. So I was gonna go to Bite, grab some breakfast, just like chill out with a book before having some good social interaction, but I just wanted to come on because I'm obsessed with my new earrings. And these were, I was influenced by Plant House. They were recommended by Jasmine. They're so cute. They're just like little oranges in produce bags. And when I saw them on Jasmine, I was like, okay, I immediately knew I needed them because my mom would always just bring home these little like bags of clementines around the holidays, and I don't know, it just reminded me of her and like those good memories so much, so I was really excited about them. My living room is messy, so don't look at it, but I'm gonna try and focus on these. Aren't they so cute? Oh my gosh. And they're really lightweight for being like a whole bag of oranges, I gotta say. And these are from Shop Volandi. I will link it down below in case you want to get a pair for yourself. They also have lemons in a bag and like some other very cute things. I'm wearing a Canadian tuxedo today. It is luckily only gonna be, I think, like -5 today. Maybe feels like -13 or something around that. But after a full week of feels like -36, 37 weather here, I am stoked. It's gonna be like a nice warm day. So I'm hoping that the neighborhood is buzzing with people who are ready to shop. But yeah, I think it'll be a bustling day in the hood because me and Rima actually did like a little day in Inglewood, which we haven't done in a while, obviously because it's been so cold, but we went and like ran a few errands, popped into some shops, and it was just like so nice to be, I don't know, kind of doing that again. Yeah, I'm excited for today. Kind of crazy because so the livery shop is like a combined shop between Coutu Kitsch and Camp Brand Goods. And I actually knew about Camp Brand Goods before I moved to Calgary. I was a big fan, and obviously someone who loves camping and loves being outdoors, I was instantly drawn to it. But I remember coming to Calgary and doing my very first market collective, which is a pretty big market here that's been going on for a long time. And I was brand new to the scene. I had only been living here for like a month and a half. And I saw the owners, Leslie and Connor, and I was like so nervous and so shy at the time, but I was like, oh, I should go say hi. Like, what a cool opportunity to get to meet the folks behind the brand and just, I don't know, introduce myself and like make friends here. And so I did, and they were just so kind immediately, so welcoming. And Coutu Kitsch was actually my first like wholesale order that I made when I came here. They took a chance on me, and that was so nice. And so to be able to pop up in their shop now, like 4 years down the road, is just so fun to think about and so cool. And like, I don't know, I really feel like, I have to remind myself of this often, but I really feel like I'm now living the life that past Lauren could never have imagined but always dreamed of, if that makes sense. To be able to do my art full time as my career right now, not saying that it's like totally rainbows and butterflies all the time. That's the thing, I never want to be like, okay, working for yourself is the best thing ever. It is, but there's so many struggles that come with that as well. Lots of pros and cons, but anyway, I just like, yeah, always dreamed I would be where I am now. And I think that's like also really important to remind yourself sometimes, like even if you're not where you want to be. And the thing is, with day to day, I feel like I'm so behind, or like I could be doing this and this and this so much better. But also like don't forget to celebrate the wins and celebrate like where you are, even if it's not the end all be all of where you want to be. If you're on your way there, or you're making little baby steps, you're just like at the beginning of your journey, that's amazing. And also like really enjoy that time, because sometimes I look back on the beginning of my clay journey and I really looked at the medium with so much more awe and magic, I guess. I still do sometimes, but I obviously just know my medium much more than I did when I was first starting out. And so then like anything seemed like so amazing and so unbelievable. Like being able to center on the wheel was so amazing and so unbelievable. Like I couldn't believe that I had finally like been able to do it after so many tries. I was not a natural at all with throwing. I was very scared of the wheel, like so intimidated that I only did hand building for the first half a year that I was starting to do clay. And I was doing it pretty frequently, so yeah, big love for hand building. I'm gonna get into that more in the new year. This is just a fun tangent now, but I don't know, I just feel like ready for the day and excited for the day and excited to go on holiday break and excited to explore new stuff in the new year and get really organized, and you can tell I'm excited because I'm talking with my hands a lot right now. Okay, just got back from the farmer's market with Rima. We went to a new farmer's market that I had never been to before, so that was really exciting. I found a dairy-free, nut-free cupcake bakery spot, so I'm really excited to try those. And we got some oyster mushrooms for free because they were not going so well, and she just said to use them tonight, and we are going to put them in pasta tonight. Tomatoes, pepper, some microgreens, pea shoots, I think. Yep. Now I'm just waiting for Reem to come back, and we're gonna go get the shelves out of my car. I went to IKEA to pick up some shelves that have been out of stock for the last like 3 months. Very exciting. They're the only ones that will fit into the little nooks in our apartment because of the way it was built. And I'm gonna put all my books on them, and it'll be like a nice fun surprise for Taylor when he comes back from his work trip. Yeah, I'm exhausted after going to a market all day and saying hi to lots of new people, and then going to IKEA, going to a brand new farmer's market, just like a lot of stuff today. So I'm really tired. We're gonna have a very nice chill evening, watch a little holiday movie probably, make some dinner together, and just relax. And then later I'm probably gonna take a bath, and it's gonna be so great, and I'm just excited to like be on my break. You're in the vlog, Steph.
Okay, wait, I'm gonna put you on mute so I can smack it down. And
Okay. Do it.
So crazy.
It's a really big piece of clay.
Okay, so studio post-market. So, considering my last in-person event was only 4 hours long, and I had like almost a whole fresh batch of work to share, I'm pretty happy with how much is left over. I feel like it'll just give me a head start into the new year. Time to get packing. We have all these to pack, all the things on the table minus not these. One last little tiger mug. I forgot to bring that to the event. Sharing my little shame corner. When I moved in, we only had like a couple shelves that we had for books, and I have a ton of books, and books are one of the things that I parted with some of them, but I'm like so hesitant to part with books. This whole pile and like part of this too is all books from the library, so this is just like where I've been stacking them. This is in my bedroom, the closet is over here, and this has been like my little secret book corner. The curtain is pulled back too. Normally this like is all covered, but yeah, we're gonna put the bookshelf in this space. It's getting really dark, but this is where all Taylor's DJ stuff is, and this will be moving out in January, and the secondary shelf will go in this little corner here. Yeah, when this apartment was built, like they made these random little nooks, and the black shelves are the only ones that will actually fit in this space comfortably. So I'm just gonna move all the books and shimmy that in. Hello, I am about to put on some custom nails that I got from local nail artist Rebel here in Calgary. I'm gonna show them to you. They're so cute. They're based off of my ceramics. I'm very excited because obviously working in ceramics, I never have nice nails. I never have long nails. I'm about to put them on. I haven't put on fake nails in so long, so I don't know. I think it's gonna be really fun. Oh, look at her go with her one nail. These are so long. These are super long for me just because I don't normally have nails, but wow. Okay, so they're done. I almost couldn't even turn on my camera. I had to like close the screen down and use my knuckle, but they're so awesome. They're just really, really long for me. I'm just like, yeah, used to not having any nails at all, but they're so cool. As far as I know, I can reuse them again and again as long as I take care of them when I remove them and like buff them down, buff out any glue. But yeah, they're so cool. It's so weird having nails. Yesterday I was saying I feel like I'm gonna be so extra in everything I do today. Like I'm gonna be, you know, showing people ceramics and being like, and I already talk a lot with my hands, so that'll be fun. So cute.
I don't know about these, we'll see.
Wow! So pretty.